No matter what industry sector you are in, make sense of temperature with Sensilla.net. Our web-based system is designed to simplify the measurement and storage of key parameters such as temperature, as well as humidity and door opening, both locally and throughout your operation. Sensilla.net collects data from multiple sensors which you can access on your PC, tablet or smartphone in a clear and concise manner. Sensilla.net is capable of collecting data from a wide range of sensors, such as the Sensilla Data Angel system or the iSpy System 5. Sensilla.net is totally scalable. Whether you wish to monitor 2 fridges in a laboratory or be kept informed of storage conditions in several warehouses, Sensilla.net can provide real-time data and archived reports. This data is sent from your local in-house system through a secure internet connection to Sensilla.net, where it is monitored, recorded and analyzed. And should any of your sensors' alarm thresholds be exceeded, an immediate alert can be sent via SMS or email. You will already have been sent a username and password by email. Then simply go to Sensilla.net to log in. If you have multiple users, they will all be able to log into the account with their own usernames and passwords from the same or different computers. If you have multiple sites associated with your Sensilla.net account, then the first screen you will see after logging in is the site list. The site list allows you to quickly assess the status of the business across multiple sites. Next to each site you will see several coloured icons. These represent the sensors in each site. Green is good, everything is within the defined limits. Amber is a slight concern, but as yet not an alarm. It may become an alarm after a defined period, so this gives you time to investigate before it becomes critical. And a red means the sensor is in alarm. A grey icon means that sensors are missing, or perhaps haven't reported a temperature in the desired time period. If you see these consistently, then there may be a signal strength problem, which should be investigated. Customers with sites across a wide geographical area might find that the map view is useful to them, showing problem areas quickly. This is optional and can be toggled on and off with the button at the top of the screen. To drill down into a particular site, such as Pharma, simply click its name in the list. This will bring you to the home page for that particular site. If you only have one site being monitored, you will be taken to it immediately after login. On this screen you will be shown each of the sensors that form your system, along with their current status and time-stamped reading. A small graph or spark line will show you a rough indication of the most recent data. Clicking Grid at the top takes you to an alternative view of this data. The grid view shows the same information as the list, but in a format better suited to larger screens. The Zone Filter button will allow you to drill down to a particular area of interest. Here, for example, a zone with a sensor currently in alarm is shown. Each sensor is monitored to ensure that it stays within its own predefined limits. The sensor in red has had a sharp fall in temperature and triggered an alarm, whilst the one next to it is still green because it has stayed within its preset range. Data comes into the system and is displayed live, with the screen refreshing automatically. Alternatively, using the Update button will ensure that the readings you are viewing are completely up to the minute. This table shows the meanings of each of the colours you might see in the sensor list. Selecting a sensor in either the list or grid view will take you to a sensor details screen. Here you will be shown recent data and have the option to review the last 7 days using the links on the left. Viewing longer-term data using the Trend button shows patterns of behaviour that may not be so apparent on a day-to-day basis. This graph gives a complete history of the sensor since the original installation date and can be used in identifying things such as decreased refrigerator performance over time or spotting a seasonal variation in storage conditions. Hovering the cursor on the screen allows you to see exactly what was happening to a particular sensor at any given time on any given day. Dragging the cursor over a selected area of the graph zooms into that selection. It's possible to export the data as a CSV file or print off reports for each sensor using the print-friendly facility for use in your own record systems. This will help you assess the performance of equipment such as fridges and freezers whenever you need to. At the top of the screen is the Archive button, which gives you access to more comprehensive reports. Here, by selecting a sensor, year and month from the drop-downs, you will be presented with data in a calendar format. Sensors show maximum, average and minimum readings for each date. You can download a daily report by clicking on a day, a weekly report by clicking on a week number, and a monthly report using the Month PDF button at the top right of the screen. These reports can now become part of any legislative or regulatory compliance and can be downloaded to form part of a quality system. Alternatively, of course, they can still be left on the system for future inspection, for example during an audit. So, to review Sensilla.net. It gives you access to all of your data from all of your sensors all of the time. It collects data on a continuous basis. It monitors and notifies you of any unexpected readings. And it produces comprehensive reports that are ideal for use in audits and compliance. Make sense of temperature with Sensilla.net. For further help and advice, please contact Isotech Limited.